I have many problems around the house and in the studio that I had to come up with my own solutions, design them and 3D print them. But 3D prints are known to be fragile and break. So will they hold the test of time, and is it even worth it 3D printing your own solutions? Let's find out right now. You can obviously do grinding by hand, but who wants to do that? Or you can buy a professional grinder, which is very expensive. Or you can buy a cheap manual grinder and just attach a motor to it. I don't know how many kilos of coffee went for this grinder, but I use this grinder every day and it works perfectly. I'm really happy with it, and maybe I'll report when it breaks or when I'll do a little update. This is my camera. It's a Sony and I put a cage on it, but the problem was how to mount the monitor. The common solution on the market is those monitor adapters, and they're very annoying and they're very messy. Sony already solved this solution by making this articulated screen. So I took my monitor and I printed a few parts, and now I have an articulated screen that is mounted to the cage of the camera. It's a very solid solution. It's very compact. The cable management is very nice. So far, it's standing the test of time.
I have to butt in. This was a solution that was definitely worth it.
Yeah?
It drove you mad for so long. Every time you were filming something, you would like spew curses about this monitor and punch things. And now it's just calm and peaceful.
Because it works.
I know.
It works the way it's supposed to work.
So worth it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 worth it. The soldering station, which I already made a video about, all the soldering supplies are in one place, on one station. I love it. I still grab it every time I need to solder something. Still works, worth it 100%, and stood the test of time.
And I can always find the lighter.
Yeah, I know. My wife uses the lighter to light the candles, and she always knows what it is. Dish rack, the dish rover or whatever you want to call it, also made a video about it.
It's my personal favorite.
In the video I didn't say it, the bigger benefits of to be able to clean under the dish rack, the other benefit is that you have more space, or more dynamic space. In a tiny space, everything counts, and if you can uncover a few more inches of counter space, it's just worth it. No solutions like it out there. Yeah, 100%. That's a little one, but it's one of those things that after I made it, I just constantly use it. Constantly. It's simple. It's just the screwdrivers that I bought on AliExpress and a 3D printed handle with a magnet. They have their own specific space in front of my face, and I always know where they are, and they're also color coded. And now I don't remember the colors.
But you just automatically.
Yeah, it's automatic. I don't think about it. I just grab it. I use it like 4 or 5 times a day. Of course we have organization and trays and cable holders. A single box, a double box. There's one even that I divided into 4 for really tiny hardware, and for my electronics box. This box for recipes that I designed, it's all the same box. It's the same box, it's just parametric, and I always adapt the design for whatever I need. Box. It's for an upcoming project, and it's gonna be very, very interesting. So if you want to know what this is for...
Oh, you are such a cliche.
Subscribe!
You're so annoying.
Wall organization. First are the pegs. Very fast print, very easy to design. The reason why I don't use just screws, when you put screws in, they stick out and they're not straight. It's a little bit annoying, and also you don't want to put your drill on bare screws because it's going to scratch. Next are this coat hangers. Although I didn't design this, but this is a file from printables. it worked so well. Like you can pile a bunch of coats, you know, during the winter, coats, bags, umbrellas, whatever, and it just holds, and I just love it. DIN rail attachment. The DIN rail is just a little metal flange that electricians use to mount all kinds of electrical components, and I used it as a background hanger with this little DIN rail attachment, and you can pile a few backgrounds and take them on and off very easily and fast. Been here for months. Keeps the background stretched. Projector wall mount. So I wanted a wall mount for the projector that I can take easily on and off. It's adjustable, and it stands, and the projector can stand on the base. And there's no solutions like it on the market, and it's 100% worth it, and it stood the test of time. It never broke. Baby safety corners for the tables, they do sell them, but I just don't like. They're usually very ugly, very bulky. Drawer stoppers.
They're not foolproof, your solutions. He's figured all of them out by now.
Yeah, by now, but
now he can be disciplined.
Yeah,
so
but now he can be disciplined. We needed it to the stage where he can't be disciplined, and let's say, what, 7 out of 10?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
An honorable mention goes to the Voronoi cat. It's not a practical print, but I just love this print. I love to look at it, and it always brings me joy. Last and least is the toothbrush holder. I hate putting toothbrushes and all the stuff in the cup, because then the toothbrushes kiss together, and it's wall mounted, so there's no ugly residue on the bottom of the cup.
Well, anything is better than the gross cup, so that gives it a lot of point. But I have things that I don't like about it. Floss falls every single time, and it makes me so mad.
Because it wasn't designed for a floss.
Right, so the floss
from
just
the
sits on the tiny ledge, and every time I pull a toothpaste or a toothbrush, then the floss like flies everywhere, and it makes me so mad. And they don't always fit, but like, you know, you build a relationship with it, and you figure out exactly how to put it in.
Yeah. That's what she says.
I'll say 6.
6. Okay, so 6.